Hey, hey, hey. Quack, quack. The Ducks are back. Let's go. I'm your host, Lauren Gambino, but today I'd rather go by Gordon Bombay because it's Mighty Ducks trivia tonight. Now, if you hate hockey and don't like kids, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe one day you'll write a book about this. That's all. So get into the Flying V formation. We're gonna do 15 rounds of Mighty Ducks trivia tonight, stopping along the way for some prizes after round 7, 11, and of course 15. Our final question will be our grand cash prize of $1,000. With that kind of cash, you can probably make your own shoe line. You know, it's like a loafer, the Air Bombay, for kids who want to coach. Sounds practical. If you're already loving this and you know you're going to win this game faster than a shot from Fulton Reed, well then boost your points with a multiplier. Do you think you can win tonight? Yes, sir, Mr. Ducksworth. Thank you very much, Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Let's like quack tonight, Gab. I'll take the over. Season finale game, so make sure you are ready to crush it there. All right, Ducks, get on in here. You know we get our warm-ups in before every game of HQ Sports. This is no different, so I want to know which Mighty Ducks character is your favorite and why? So many good answers on Twitter, so if you happen to get an extra life today, that was me, but I can only read 3 tweets. Many great answers. Here they are. At Eloquent Petrick 1, Candy, I feel that on a deep and personal level. Plus, he filmed their games for them. I'm not sure that was in the job description. Yeah, I totally didn't know that last part, but then I saw the image that you posted with it, and there he was in the background filming. Here's another one. At Littlefoot227 says, no lady, she's a duck. That's what I say every time someone says, hey lady. I'm no lady, I'm a duck. And our final answer is, at DM Fresh says, Russ Tyler and his patented no. I bet if that puck was a cheeseburger. Sick burn, Russ. Also, can we just quickly talk about how Julie the Cat Gaffney was 100 times better than Goldberg and only got to go in for 1 save? Come on now, she left her team from Maine to play this game. As always, thanks for playing along. And look at that, it's exactly 5 after. That means it's game time. Get on the ice and fly like I know you can. I'm right here with you, because Ducks fly together. Round 1 starts right now. What offensive formation are the Mighty Ducks known for? T-Bone, Flying V, or Jam Master J? Well, you know what they say. If it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, gets into actual migrating formation like a duck, then it's a duck. Hit him with the old Flying V, Gab. Oh yeah. When that came out, the crowd went wild. Flying V, technically illegal, but listen, it's the Mighty Ducks. They can do no wrong. 28,918 of you getting that one right, and we're off to a nice start here for Mighty Ducks trivia. Let's hit them with round 2, shall we? What technique do the Ducks famously use to score a winning goal? Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, killer crossover, or triple deke? I think you just have to shimmy when you say that first one. Well, between the motivational speech to Charlie, the flashbacks, and Queens, we are the champions. It's hard to not get emotional during this scene when the Ducks defeat the Hawks with this move. 1, 2, 3, hit him with the triple deke! Triple deke is your answer. Such a huge thing in Mighty Ducks. Again, not in hockey. 21,210 of you getting this one right, but that's all right, because we're going to triple deke to the glove side for round 3. Let's go. In the film, what state are the Mighty Ducks based in? California, Minnesota, or Michigan? The real Ducks play in Anaheim, but the movie Ducks were based in Minnesota. The Minnesota Miracle and all that. Minnesota is your answer. 20,748 of you getting this one right. Hey, before we move on, why don't you pick up some extra lives? Because listen, one team tonight does not have the measles. So you need to be in this thing in order to win, all right? You don't just get put in by default. So pick up some extra lives now. You could use them up to round 11, right, Gab? 12. Round 12 is your final time to use them. There we go. Round 4. The coach's name in the Mighty Ducks franchise is made up of 2 brands of what? Gin, whiskey, or vodka? The character of Gordon Bombay had a little trouble with this beverage, or should I say a whittle trouble, officer. His name is 2 brands of gin. Gordon Bombay. 14,790 of you getting this one right. Ooh, a tough one here at round number 4. Cheers if you got that one right and are moving on. Yes, we are clarifying. You can use extra lives until round 12 tonight. All right. Round 5. What future SNL cast member was a member of a Mighty Ducks team? Jason Sudeikis, Kenan Thompson, or Will Forte? Knuckle puck and everything. It's Kenan Thompson who played Russ Tyler, the Los Angeles defenseman in D2, who uses that old-fangled knuckle puck to trick goalies. Also not a thing. Kenan Thompson, we love it though. 20,510 of you getting this one right. Starts as, you know, the team's lead taunter in the crowd, ends up on the team. Look at that. How the tables turn so quickly. Quack, quack, round 6. How did Coach Gordon Bombay end up in charge of the Ducks? Community service took over for his dad, or it was a lifelong dream of his? Whoever said you're not a thing, Mighty Ducks define hockey. I read that. It's not very nice. Remember what I was saying with a couple questions ago? Yeah, Bombay, more like bombed. As we know, drinking and driving is never a classic. Sorry, Superbad. He ended up being ordered to community service for that wrongdoing. Community service is the answer. 24,190 of you getting that one right, which ultimately led to a pretty sweet. Quite know what the lesson for children were here. But we're gonna go to our first points round. Here we go with round number 7. If you get this one right, I'm gonna make you an offer of points. You could choose to take it and be our first winners of the night, or you can choose to play on for more prizes. Round 7, here we go. What nation was the biggest rival to the Ducks in international play in D2? Russia, Iceland, or Canada? Even though Greenland is mostly ice and Iceland is mostly green, a fun fact we learned while Bombay was having ice cream with the enemy, in this case, it's Iceland who dominates on the ice. At least until the Ducks get their act together, right? Iceland is the answer here. 15,110 of you getting this one right. Let's see what we're offering tonight. Ooh, 105 coins to 15,110 players. That's a nice chunk of change. You could get an eraser. Really, really sweet stuff. What are you gonna choose? Let's see. 105 coins. Oh, 5,073 of you are choosing to end the game here. All right, just make sure you could stop on the ice. 105 coins is coming your way, and you are our first winners of the night. Perfect time to take a little 7th round stretch. What do you say? So, we're talking about all 3 movies tonight. I want to know, who do you think were the Ducks' toughest opponents out of all of them? Out of the Hawks, out of Team Iceland, and out of the varsity team in D3? What do you think? Who were the toughest opponents? Let's see. Oh, 41% of you, I agree. That team from Iceland was dangerous. a little too tough for me. I was gonna say Hawks at first, Gab, but you know what? They're right. It was Iceland. Quack, quack. We're moving on to round 8. In the sequel to the Mighty Ducks, what tournament does the team compete in? Junior Goodwill Games, World Championship, or the Olympics? Created by Ted Turner to get around the politics involved in the Olympics, the Goodwill Games lasted only from '86 to 2001, but that was enough for this fictional USA Ducks team to win it once. The Junior Goodwill Games, 12,861 of you getting that one right. Gordon Bombay later gets a job with them. He's just moving on up in his career. And you are moving on up in this game. Let's see what you got. We have a few left before our next prize question. Round 9. Before they become the Mighty Ducks, Eden Hall's hockey team is known as the what? Warriors, Bulldogs, or Saints? I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but it's kind of unbelievable to me that in D3, the Ducks are only JV after being world champions, right? And on top of that, they're always trying to change their name, the name of their team back to the Ducks. But at least there's a good reason to change it away from the Warriors in D3. Warriors was their name. They change it to the Ducks. 7,362 of you getting this one right. I mean, the Ducks, they don't even have teeth. Neither do hockey players. Round 10, let's do it. What did the Ducks use to learn how to pass in the first film? Marbles, eggs, or invisible pucks? Bombay emphasizes receiving the puck with soft hands, and to get the players used to that, he has them waste several dozen of these. Take a look.
Soft hands.
Great scene. Gets me every time. Eggs is the answer here at round 10. 11,588 of you getting this one right. Yeah, eggs can get pretty gross on the ice, but if it starts to smell like rotten eggs... Goldberg! Round 11. Oh, our next prize question. Thanks, Gab. This is another prize. If you get this one right, I'm going to offer you some coins. You could choose to take them and be our second winners of the night, or you can move on to the final prize. Round 11, let's go. What real-life NHL team's players made cameos in the first Mighty Ducks film? Chicago Blackhawks, Anaheim Ducks, or the Minnesota North Stars? The Anaheim Ducks are based on these Mighty Ducks, but they formed after the movie. The North Stars let filming come to their home stadium for the film. Minnesota North Stars is your answer. 10,125 of you guys are in this to win it. I see over 800 of you coming back in the game with extra lives, but right now I'm going to offer 378 coins to 10,125 of you who got that last one right. Hey, that's a lot of coins. That's almost an extra life. That's a couple of erasers. Could do some good things with those coins. Win some games. Or you could play on and win this one. Oh, it looks like 4,565 of you are taking home 378 coins. Congrats, you are our next winners of the night. You'll all hold a place in the winner's circle for sure. But for the rest of us, we are moving on, and it's your last chance to actually use an extra life. So if you're not in the game and you want to be, you have 3, 2, 1. Round 12. Which of these athletes has not appeared in a Mighty Ducks movie? Michelle Kwan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Christy Yamaguchi? The movies are at least partly about ice skating, so it isn't a shock that Christy Yamaguchi shows up, but it's a little more surprising to see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in there. But what, was Michelle Kwan too busy? I don't buy it. Who wouldn't want to be in a Mighty Ducks movie? Michelle Kwan is the answer. 2,851 of you getting this one right. Wow, losing a bunch of you here at Q12, round 12. 1,000, yep, another 1,000, all right. Look at that. We're moving on to round 13. What actor turned down the role of Charlie Conway? James Vanderbeek, Jake Gyllenhaal, or Chris Evans? Vanderbeek's future Dawson's Creek co-star Joshua Jackson ended up with the role of Charlie, but he only got it after Jake Gyllenhaal's parents made him turn down the role. Can you believe it? Jake Gyllenhaal, 3,208 of you getting that one right. I mean, the role of a lifetime turned down. What did he go on to do anyway after that? Bet he's missing out on Charlie. That's right. We are down to 2 last questions. If you can get these 2 right, you are in it, baby. Let's go, round 14. In the Mighty Ducks, which team features a player who shares his name with the film's director? Ducks, Hawks, or neither? If you know the film, you might know that the director is named Stephen Herrick, which just so happens to be the name of a number 10 on the Hawks. The Hawks, if you have a hawk eye, then you saw this. 2,111 of you getting this one right. Classic director flex right here, am I right? All right, team, we are getting down to the final round. So listen here. We're Team HQ Sports, gathered from all across the world. And we're gonna stick together, you know why? Because we're ducks, and ducks fly together. So just when you think darn, I used my last extra life, ducks fly together! And just when you think you're almost out of time to answer the next question, ducks fly together! And when the roosters are crowing and the cows are spinning in the pastures, ducks fly together. Round 15. The first movie ends and the second movie begins with Bombay riding a what? Bus, taxi, or train? Quack, quack, last chance. Just because he's experienced success does not mean he's too good for mass transit. Gordon Bombay boards a Greyhound bus at the end of the first Mighty Ducks and rides it all the way into the beginning of D2. Bus is our final answer. We have 2,478 new HQ Sports MVPs. Congratulations. We are the champions, my friends. Pew, pew, pew. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Oh, 40 cents is our grand prize tonight. 40 cents or 41 cents, depending how the penny flipped. And we have 2,478 new champs. Congratulations. Master Blah, 41 cents is coming your way. Quack, quack. Joanna Bells, I know her. 41 cents is coming your way. Hey, girl. Hey, Joanna. Oh, nice to see her. All right, listen. Amazing job tonight. Quack, quack. Congrats. This is that feeling you get like you just beat those damn Hawks, but so much better, right? Listen. I know I said you're HQ Sports MVPs tonight, but no, you are so much more. You are Ducks! And what do Ducks do? They come back and play more HQ Sports on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's what. I'm Lauren Gambino, and although this has been quite a lot of fun, it's time for me and Kareem to have a little one-on-one chat about the future of my coaching career. And, how about some Air Gambinos? But until next time, remember to hydrate, focus, and keep your head in the game. Quack, quack!